Hello there, and thank you for joining me for my second episode of Scary Stories with Bob, the series where you join me as I tell you short, scary stories. So please, make yourself comfortable, enjoy yourself, maybe if you're brave enough, even maybe turn that light off, and let's get ready to get our scare on. Our next story is called, What Do You Come For? There was an old woman who lived by herself, and she was very lonely. Sitting in the kitchen one night, she said, "Oh, I wish I had some company." No sooner had she spoken than down the chimney tumbled 2 feet from which the flesh had rotted. The old woman's eyes bulged with terror. Then 2 legs dropped to the hearth and attached themselves to the feet. Then a body tumbled down, then 2 arms and a man's head. As the old woman watched, the parts came together into a great gangling man. The man danced around and around the room. Faster and faster he went. Then he stopped and he looked into her eyes. "What do you come for?" she asked in a small voice that shivered and shook. "What do I come for?" he said. "I come for you." This next scary story is a bit of an interesting one. This one is called Tai Dante Walker. I know, sounds weird, doesn't it? There was a haunted house where every night a bloody head fell down the chimney. At least that's what people said, so nobody would stay there overnight. Then a rich man offered $200 to whoever would do it, and this boy said he would try if he could have his dog with him. So it was all settled. The very next night, the boy went to the house with his dog. To make it more cheerful, he started a fire in the fireplace. Then he sat in front of the fire and waited, and his dog waited with him. For a while, nothing happened. But a little after midnight, he heard someone singing softly and sadly off in the woods. The singing sounded something like this. Tai Dante Walker. "It's just somebody singing," the boy told himself, but he was frightened. Then his dog answered the song. Softly and sadly, it sang, "Litchi, kinky, collie, molly, dingo, dingo." The boy could not believe his ears. His dog had never uttered a word before. Then a few minutes later, he heard the singing again. Now it was closer and louder, but the words were the same. Tai Dante Walker. This time the boy tried to stop his dog from answering. He was afraid that whoever was singing would hear it and come after them. But his dog paid no attention, and again it sang, "Litchi, kinky, collie, molly, dingo, dingo." A half hour later, the boy heard the singing again. Now it was in the backyard, and the song was the same. Tai Dante Walker. Again, the boy tried to keep his dog quiet, but the dog sang out louder than ever. "Litchi, kinky, collie, molly, dingo, dingo." Soon the boy heard the singing again. Now it was coming from the chimney. Tai Dante Walker. The dog sang right back. "Lynchy, kinky, collie, molly, dingo, dingo." Suddenly, a bloody head fell out of the chimney. It missed the fire and landed right next to the dog. The dog took one look and fell over, dead from fright. The head turned and stared at the boy. Slowly, it opened its mouth and... Woo! Wasn't that an interesting one? Oh boy. Well, and that does it for this episode of Scary Stories with Bob. I hope you all enjoyed these stories, and hopefully I didn't give you too much of another fright. And please tune in next time, as I will have more scary stories for you all. So, I will see you all again soon.